Mike tonight.
Now.
Hey everybody, my name is Amy Adams, like Craig just said. So I know some of y'all are here specifically for the open mics, the spoken word and poetry, and some of you are here to hang out, but regardless, I hope all of you enjoy what we have to share. Like Craig said, we're starting something new this week, this month, where we are going to try out some spoken word and poetry leading up to the really awesome music open night that's going to start a little later. So there are 3 of us here so far. We're expecting 2 more people. Myself, Tom Hall, and my friend Cherry. And so we're just with I'll stop, and we'll start with a few poems shared by Tom Hall. Enjoy, please welcome him.
All right.
Thank you, Amy. I've always found it easier to write sad love poems and happy love poems, but it is spring, so I think I'm going to start with 1 sad and finish with 2 happy. First one is called Tears of a Rose. So I kissed her, for what was there to do to kiss her at that moment? The world did not seem to matter. Our problems seemed to disappear in that instant. That magical embrace that says so much about words. And even more, when our eyes met, as we separated, see if what was shared in the kiss would also be spoken in a stare. A stare that only 2 true lovers can give each other, but only if it could last. For we could not see the future. It was clouded by passion and the confusion of 2 lost souls, when they feel they have nothing else to lose. And the lies we tell ourselves, well, not really lies, more like truths at the moment. Only to me, I would still feel the same in the morning, as where she would let it go. Like the dew that the grass forgets in the middle of a hot summer day, when the afternoon rain falls. Damn that kiss, damn that night, damn me for being a fool who still believes in love. So in the morning light, I penned the words spoken in the night, the words I spoke while in an embrace, and words she whispered to me, and her breath exhaled in a kiss. Words in the dark that were felt in my heart, and now the words she spoke in the light that weigh on my mind. If only a breath could be held forever in a kiss, then the meaning of words could find their fulfillment unspoken. So what was born and blossomed in the darkness of moonlight, and now died in the sunlight of the day. Nothing remembered but what is inked on paper, which will never be captured, what is now etched in my heart. The passion and the pain, the love now measured in sorrow, a moment I will never forget, but with feelings now I'm unable to forget, not knowing that a last kiss can be a last kiss.
Awesome, man.
My next one, I dare you to guess what day I wrote this song. Missing my lover on the first day of summer. In her absence I do long for her, like the last day of spring waiting on the summer's eve, waiting for its first kiss in the dawn under a new summer sun, as it rises to bring forth a new season. Her embrace I miss, which is always anew for me each time, though this not being the first time I felt her absence. But each time I always find it harder to bear than the last before. And there are no comforts I have yet to find other than she herself. Private thoughts I have that I wish to share but cannot speak. Only in a shared touch can I tell them to her through flesh. Feelings just as strong as the first time I awoke next to her in the morning light, after quelling of our night's first passion, since to which no quarter has she given to the desire of my heart. So I will await for her touch just as the spring waited for this day. I waited for this new day of summer unlike any other. I waited for this new season with its mystery still to be revealed, just as your touch to me each time reveals deeper feelings. Now I look at the summer sun as fresh on the horizon over a clear sea. Looking at it, my thoughts can only turn to her, who is my love. And a new day when her touch will make the summer eternal for me. Until I see her again, I will miss my lover on the first day of summer. Thank you. I had to use this light. I tell you, I forgot my glasses. It's rough getting old. This one I wrote just a couple weeks ago for Valentine's Day. It's called The Most Beautiful One. From where has this been sent that has befallen upon me? Not from the enchantress who has fallen from heaven, for the stars themselves would not have let go of one of their own kind. And if they did, no star could equal the beauty that I've seen through her. Perhaps she was born from a paragon of one, if not all, of the gods, or a timeless unnamed muse from one of the ancient lost lands. But the face sculptured from that of the purest electrum of Lydian kings. Her glow was the dawn's first light rising over the Ionian Sea. A face adorned with lips colored by the red petals of a thornless rose, soft like oriental silks spun by hand on Persian looms and hues of pink coral, with a kiss sweeter than the wines of Megala pressed from Andalusian grapes, and more intoxicating than the honey-mead Caledonian mountains. Her eyes were bejeweled with a brilliancy captured through the light of the Pleiades, which were sparkled with a passion that would scorch the flames of perdition. They were colored with mystery like the onyx dug deep from high in the Andes, yet in ethereal light it glowed like the soothing aurora of Mayan blue jade. For she had not been hewn from just that of terrestrial elements, but also from the essence of all things imperial and celestial embodied, fashioned by the gods to be the eternal desire of my undying passion, and set ablaze in fervor in me unlike any known to mortal man. For all the things I see in her every time I gaze upon my love personified, others ask, how could a mythological creature of such beauty and grace be real? And the reality is that I am in love with the most beautiful woman in the world, for there should be no more beautiful woman in the world than the woman you're in love with.
All right.